What it do, tubes? So what am I doing to my truck now? There's something missing. Something missing. What is missing? Well, quite a few parts actually. This is the main one that's missing. What is that? That is your air conditioning compressor. I got a new switch, so I'm not taking that out. This thing is the original equipment. It's a Delphi from 1998, because the truck was built in 98 but labeled in 99. So my uncle's got a parts guy, and I got this, the whole kit, everything, for 300 bucks. Now he wanted me to put this upside down so that the oil can lubricate the seals and stuff like that. That's what he told me. He said, if you don't do this, then it ain't gonna last. The man been working on vehicles for 40 years. I tend to believe him. So there's the fan. Had to take that out. There's the old accumulator right here. My impact, that's his impact and earthquake from Harbor Freight. He likes it. It works great. I'm not gonna say nothing about Harbor Freight because this is Harbor Freight tools, and those tools over there are from Tractor Supply. I'm just not gonna spend a whole bunch of money on tools. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do it. I don't care if y'all say, oh, well, it's cheap. Yeah, it gets the job done. So, had to take the tire off to get to that side. And I'm gonna get it put back together today and then charge the system. He's got a machine over there somewhere that he uses. And everything else is fine, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace the belt and the AC belt. And I lost the bolt. It's up on the truck, and I don't think I know where the clamps are for this. I may have to use zip ties. I don't care. Makes it a lot better if you ask me. I had them up here somewhere, but last night we got kind of tired, so I started late doing this. But that compressor over there, that old one, that was a pain in the ass, man. But before I start on this, he was saying that, because there's the new accumulator or dryer. He was saying that your hands have got to be clean. Like, you can't be messing around the holes on the line. Here it is. There's a line right there for the AC. Goes to the compressor. You can't be messing with that with dirty hands, because if you get any type of dirt, anything like that in there, you can mess up the whole system, is what he told me. So, like I said, he's been doing this for a long time. I tend to believe the man. But I'll add the video when all this is put back together. I'm not going to go through it and show you guys, you know, how to do this, how to do that, because there's videos out there. And my uncle doesn't want to be filmed or anything like that. So once it's all put back together, I'll be back. It'll be instantaneous for y'all, but it'll be a few hours for me. What up, tubes? So, like I said, that was instantaneous for y'all. That's the way it's supposed to look, what my uncle said. Using a vacuum for about an hour, hour and a half. R134A. And she'll probably be good to go. I'll let you know whether or not she is or not. So, yay. Man, that was a pain in the ass. And I greatly appreciate my uncle for helping me. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Unc. Well, here you go. All put back together. New compressor in, blows cold. There you go. Fixed up. So do you see that yellow line right there in the middle? Well, my uncle, he took it off the vacuum pump completely. All right. He grabbed the bottle of supplied PAG oil. He opened it up and stuck the yellow line down into the PAG oil, and it sucked it up through there. Like, I've never seen that before, ever. That's how he does the AC systems. He's been doing it that way for years. I never knew that. So you learn something new every day. You know, these other guys, they'll do it in the unit itself before they put it on there. Well, when you put that compressor on that Silverado, it's turned sideways. So there could be a possibility that some of the oil comes out. And that's what I was kind of afraid of. And he says, let me show you a trick. And I'm standing there, and he says, what's this? And it just yanked it up there. And then next thing you know, it went right back down to negative 30, like it's supposed to, on the low side. And I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell did you do that? And he just looked at me and said, a magician never reveals his secrets, and started laughing. We call hell trying to replace that, because I have never done it before, and it was basically me fighting against him and him fighting against me. So we had to have a correlation with one another, and it was more along the lines of him threatening to stick his foot in the crack of my ass if I don't do it the correct way. So, you know, I learned a lot. It was my very first time replacing a compressor, and I greatly appreciate my uncle. I put the truck back together. He come back outside, and he's like, oh, okay, cool. And that's when we put a vacuum on it for an hour. So, only time will tell, but he said that there isn't no leaks because it held that vacuum. And we sat there and ate some Popeye's chicken and kept going back to look at it, and it held 2.5 cans of refrigerant. So, what happened to the old refrigerant that was in it before? Poof! It leaked out through the old compressor. The old compressor was cracked. So that's where it was coming from. Because it lit up like a Christmas tree whenever I put that ultraviolet light on it, because I put the dye in the system. As soon as I did that, I got up underneath the truck, and there it was. Those last 2 bolts on the compressor are a pain in the ass, especially that one against the fucking frame to your left on that truck. Holy shit. You better hope you got some ratcheting wrenches, because if you don't, you're going to be sitting there using a fucking wrench trying to get that goddamn bolt out. It is a pain in the ass, and you got to leave the bolt in there when you pull the compressor out. And then when you put the new one back in there, you got to put the bolt in the damn compressor. It's, you know, and then put it back on the truck. Like, it's just, oh. But we got it. That's all that matters. Whoo, what a day, what a day, what a day. Actually, what a day and a half, because that's how long it took me to do it. But it's done. So, that's all that matters. And the compressor is much quieter. It doesn't go click, 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 like real loud. The old one would do that. And to my knowledge, that's the sound of the clutch going out. It was time to replace it. And it's too damn hot here in the South not to have air conditioning, so I don't care what any of y'all say. The whole kit cost me $300 for a brand new ass compressor, because my uncle has a commercial account. So, worked out in my favor. It could have been a lot worse, and I do mean a whole lot worse in terms of labor. All I had to do is buy the man a set of AC gauges because his broke, and some Popeye's chicken. He was happy. Love you, Unc.